Making your shirts and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
we done made fast food, a pillow, a hat, and stuff. Dada, you done made a bag, a bag, a food, a purse, a pillow, a hat, and a stuff. And you done made a hat, a stuff, a bag, a food, a purse, a pillow, a hat, a stuff, Dada, baby, a a patrol ain't gonna be 10 years old. And I'm gonna be 5 years old tomorrow. I'm gonna be 5, 6, and 7. I'm gonna be 5, 6, and 7.
Mm-hmm.
5, 6, 7. 5, 6.
Hey, Tyreek, you should have pulled up. And one.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned as that...
What, baby? We play basketball in a second, okay? Let me finish this game, okay?
Bronco switch. Bronco. Trap alert. Trap alert.
Now the NFL's leading rusher in 2021, Jonathan Taylor. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's good defense. He didn't get no foot.
A little ambitious that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
It's crazy. My folks just looked 10 3 minutes ago.
That had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue. Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And fights through one man. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
First and 10, Taylor now. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Colts at 4-3, a game over 500. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 33. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And even though this is a top 5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game, they're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you getting the habit of stacking the box, so that's a good throw there, and they're able to come up with the first down.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Taylor is into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And that caps off what
Cleaver.
balanced.
Damn, he airballed this
They
one.
work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
The stick.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And they'll send the tight end in motion. In his 7th season now, here's Alvin Kamara. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down. You look at this Colt defense. They were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
What, man? Where you to go, girl? You look like you should go on vacation.
Carr throw on 2nd down. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 17 there and a New Orleans 1st down.
Easy.
To throw, it's Carr. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Carr. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another 1st down at the Colts 43. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Open man left side, Shaheed has it. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Well, they clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that. I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now
There you go. Hey, looking up. He's supposed to score on that much.
Get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Can I pay some nails? I pay some nails in a second, baby.
Passing game as he looks to throw. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And it'll be intercepted. picked up by Kenny Moore. And the Colts are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, trying to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that
He hit him with that punch dribble and pulled
they
up.
had things going their way.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
They
They are over 500 for the season, 4-3. They got back above 500 with a victory last week. And Charles, you think this is a very important week for them, do you not?
I certainly do, because when you start to do the math, and yes, I'm using my fingers to count. If you're 4-4 at the midway point, let's say you're saying 10 wins is your cutoff line for a playoff berth. It's usually right around that number. A loss here, all of a sudden you've got to go 6-2 down the stretch just to reach 10 wins. That means this game is vital.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 79 Broncos.
Richardson. A throw on the money there to Dooley. First target, first catch, and a first down.
On the ready. First and 10 at the 32-yard line. Stick the Eagles, stick the Eagles.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. They're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
He missed.
Richardson off the play fake. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. 23 yards the pickup there.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
So in Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 36.
I told you, hold on, I'm a final first.
Taylor. He's brought down to the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. First and 10.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. They run once more with Taylor. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 63 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
And when you get good yards like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
18 reps.
Richardson now on second down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game, because they need those guys.
Damn, he hit that whole left hand.
His offensive line, they lost their leverage.
Kyrie's so fucking
That's why
cold.
they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Kyrie's so fucking cold, though.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Richardson to throw. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Saints are going to have it here at their own 15.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now,
it's crazy.
pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
But that's a big situation. Sensational. What the finish. 33. Goes unlimited. They don't get these 3 to tie.
On second down, here's Carr.
It gets Dallas.
This ball tripped, and it's going to be incomplete. Frenchie maybe to get that back. It's slowed down.
Nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the
Yes,
one
sir.
the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Now the throw on third down, knocked away, incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit
In my shot, left hand hook shot.
Sometimes you over game plan, over
He just took with his left hand. Oh, very fair. It is unbelievable. I've seen the redo.
Fielded just inside the 30. We'll call that a punt of 54
It is
yards.
impressive, but that is skill.
And the Colts will go on
The
offense
amount
here.
of work that he
1st and
puts
10.
in daily. But a left-hander finish from him. This is because that was the only shot he had. That was the only shot he had. It was very, very impressive to watch Kyrie Irving. I'm speechless.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
They go play action with Richardson. Well, across the field, and that will easily be intercepted. Isaac Yianum in there to pick it. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Fox Revolution. Monday night.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now after the INT, it's Carr. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
93.
Now Carr. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints are an extra point away from drawing level. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run?
Come here, Dallas.
Into the end zone.
Groupie able to add the PAT, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
You got food with some shades on.
Was felt also by the defense.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Well, that play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult 3rd down call now.
Here's 3rd and 10. Richardson out of the shotgun. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Take it in at the 22. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here. Maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Now Carr. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Into the red zone, it's Carr. Throw left side complete. It's Johnson. Touchdown, Saints. Juwan Johnson. As the first half is winding down. And the Saints have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
The point after, good by Groupie. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Play action. Now Richardson. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Well, interceptions have been a problem in this one. If he could have gotten his feet down here, it would have been another.
Would have been a huge one. They've had a great game taking the ball away. Thought they had another one, just unable to get those cleats in bounds.
A final shot before the half. Richardson.
Man, I ain't no way.
Third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Isaac Yedem picks it, and he
I ain't
will be
no way.
brought down on
I
what
throw
will be the
eyeballs,
final
my
play of
people.
this first half.
A lot, he did. It's crazy.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
7 seconds left. Tie game at 101. 4 seconds. 3. Get it off. Bam for 3. Yes. Once again with 3.
It's probably a damn everybody is.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Play action. Now it's Carr. He lets it go deep for Olave. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big gain of 31 on third down. They'll run the toss here with Taylor. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety and being able to hit people with the run and the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
On second down, it's Richardson to throw it. The short throw pulled in by Woods. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The passing game for the Colts finding its stride, another first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Doolin, the man in motion. First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. And that is incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Jonathan
Abram picks it, and the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity.
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped. But what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket, ends up spilling it for a loss.
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. He gets it left side to Johnson. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. Carr going to throw.
Why couldn't just do something cheap? It's crazy.
He is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
Here we go with Kamara. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
We're all still valiantly searching for the so-called book, right, that tells us what to do in every situation. Everyone kind of knows what it says, but it's never really been written down anywhere. He violated every code on that one, didn't he? Deciding to go for it right there.
Oh, yeah. Your side of the field, this stage of the game, you're supposed to punt the football. He said, who cares? I'm going to light the book on fire.
Yeah, analytics, everyone else, be warned. He's coming for you.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 53 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Again, it's Kamara. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to get this down inside the 5.
That says 4 straight plays in a row.
Big play there out of Kamara. Give him 42 yards on the ground.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now Carr shifting his guys around a bit.
29.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
These players been intercepted every pass I throw like this. This guy can't get it.
of scrimmage. Again, the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. Touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Groupie able to add the PAT. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the 1st. 4th quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter.
Steps away to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 82 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And the Saints signal for another timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Ready, set.
2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7. There, Richardson back to throw it.
My, come on, bro. That's illegal touching. I didn't even let them finish it
That's
out.
exactly where you want to put it for him. But even that throw was a little tall to connect for the touchdown.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson.
I just might throw him like this, bro.
Isaac Yiadom in there to pick it. And the Saints are going to take
This
possession
is so
here.
yard line.
Well, there's 2 sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player, you have to know the situation.
2nd down and 8. Now Carr. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
There he goes, left side.
This man ain't even trying to get over there.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Saints have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they would have been happy with the 1st down, but this is even better. Once he's past the marker, it's cream cheese from there. And he bumps it to the outside, and it's just going to run away from defenders on his way toward the pylon.
The point after, good by Groupie. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the
playmakers. Why he throwing
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice 1st down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where, as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Again, it's Richardson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Rolling to his left. And this one too low.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Richardson. A throw on the money there to Doolin. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Throwing on 2nd and long. Richardson. Under pressure, they got him again. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. One last shot at the end zone. Ball had his hands on it.
What's up with you?
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Saints are going to get the ball back on the turnover.
Wow, let's take that in the ball.